Okay, we are going to get started with our paracord keychain for today. So you have a key ring and two cords, which I've just put around my key ring. Try to make sure that your edges are even at the bottom to the best of your ability so that you get the most out of your paracord. Yours is a lot longer than mine. Mine is just some scraps left over so I can show you what we're doing. And this one is a little hard to start, like all of them. They're kind of hard to start, but once you get going, it's really easy. So let me show you how to start it. We're just going to start by crossing over. This entire pattern, these knots that we're making, work on diagonals and crossing over. So let me show you how we're going to do that. All right, so we start by making a diagonal here underneath my key ring. And we're going to work sort of counterclockwise here. So it's as if we've got four, right? So my bottom right strand goes first. It goes over top. This one comes next. It goes over top again. Now I've got my top left comes down, and my bottom left goes through this loop, which is the first one that we moved, my bottom right. And then you kind of want to hold the ring and your edges and carefully start to tighten it. And what we've made is this little box, these sort of four squares here. So just kind of work slowly, pull slowly. The first one is the hardest. See, look at that. I've got these four squares here. And that's basically the whole thing, is we're repeating that over and over again, working counterclockwise, starting from my bottom right. So, and then it's a diagonal as well, or you're kind of thinking of it as a diagonal to make sure that your overlaps are correct. All right, so we're working in diagonals, and we're working counterclockwise to continue making these little squares. So here's my first one, my bottom right. Bring it diagonal, kind of, and over, so towards my green. Here's my next one. Don't lose track of your starting loop. Here's my next one, going diagonal. Now I'm here in the top left, bring it over. Now I'm here at the bottom, bring it through the loop. So I'm aiming to go diagonal from where it's coming out of, but I need to go through the loop of the very first one that we pulled. And again, just make sure you keep track of all of your ends and pull it tight. All right. If you don't overlap them correctly, you're going to do what I did in this little blooper that I'll show you, which is they don't pull through. There's nothing for them to hook onto. So just make sure that you're going in order and that you're not trying to rearrange from what you've created by overlapping. Right, pull it as tight as you would like to. All right, here we go. We're going to go again. Bottom right, go over diagonally. Don't lose track of this loop. Top right, over diagonally, bring it over. Here we go. I've got my top left, bring it diagonal. And now I've got my bottom left corner. I accidentally, my blooper before, I tried to put it underneath, but then there's nothing to go onto. So I'm going to go over the one that I just moved and through the loop. And now everything is interlocked and connected. And you can pull it tight. Okay, pull it tight. Make sure your cords are arranged how you like them. Okay, let's do it again. Bottom right. Don't lose track of your loop. Diagonal. Diagonal. Last one is your bottom left corner. Bring it over the top and through the loop. I'll show you one more time. Diagonal, diagonal. Whoops, don't lose track of them. Diagonal. Last one, over top, through the loop, and pull everything to get your squares. Okay, so what we're doing is we're creating this twisted design. Because we're moving diagonals, it twists automatically. So you're going to keep working down. To finish it, we're going to work similarly in that we're going to continue to go counterclockwise, but our loops are going to be different. Instead of doing diagonals, we're going to try to go next door. So I'm going to start like I've been doing and do my diagonals counterclockwise to create my loops. But instead of pulling tight, I'm going to look to do like color loops with like color loops. So here I have this color and its adjacent loop over here. Under the green, now it's in the center, pulling it down. Take my green, put it under, through the center, pulling it down. Taking my rainbow one, pulling it through the center, bringing it down. Let me do one more of these so that they're all locked. Through the center and down. Now I'm going to try to pull them all so they're all kind of locked in. Pull. One more because I want them all to be in the center. This one's still on the outside. Do a light colored loop. Here we go. They all have a center now.